When my family asked me to babysit over Christmas, I stood up for myself. I'm 32 and run an online business designing websites for small companies. It pays the bills and lets me save a little, yet my family never sees it as a real job. My brother Jake has 3 kids under 8, and my sister Melissa has twins who just turned 4. For years, they assumed I was their default babysitter. Hey, Allie, we need a date night. Can you take the kids? Allie, we got invited to a wedding. You're free next weekend, right? They never ask if I'm available. They assume I am. Last year, I missed my best friend's birthday because Jake dropped his kids off claiming an emergency at work, which turned out to be a staff party. I tried setting boundaries, but they just laughed. You work from home, so you're not really busy, Jake once said, as if being single made my time less valuable. This Christmas, I had finally saved for a 10-day photography workshop in Iceland, a dream I'd nurtured for years. I booked it 6 months ahead, paid in full, and arranged for a colleague to cover emergencies. 3 days before Christmas, at dinner, I mentioned my trip with excitement. The table fell silent. Mom put down her fork. But who will watch the kids during the holiday? She asked. I was baffled. Melissa and Jake exchanged looks before Melissa added, we booked a couple's cruise right after Christmas. All the parents are going. Didn't anyone tell you? My stomach sank. No one had told me. You're leaving on December 26th for 8 days, Jake went on. The kids are your responsibility. We told them they're having a special vacation with Aunt Allie. I felt punched. I can't, I said. I told you I'm going to Iceland. Dad waved his hand dismissively. You can go anytime. This cruise is non-refundable. So is my workshop, I replied. I planned this for months. It's just photographing ice, Melissa scoffed. Mom reached for my hand. Honey, family comes first. I pulled away. Did anyone ask me before booking your cruise? Sarah, Jake's wife, rolled her eyes. Something inside me snapped. No, I said firmly. I won't cancel my trip. You planned without consulting me, and that's not my problem. The backlash was immediate. Dad called me selfish. Mom wept. Jake threatened I'd never see his kids again. I gathered my things and left amid a flurry of guilty texts and calls, even offers to partially reimburse my trip if I'd just compromise. On Christmas morning, I awoke to pounding on my door. Outside stood Jake, Melissa, their spouses, and 5 children with suitcases. We're heading to the port in 3 hours, Jake declared, pushing past me. I blocked the way. I'm not available. My flight leaves tonight. Stop being ridiculous, Melissa snapped. You can't cancel everything over some glacier photos. Their entitled faces confirmed they'd never really respected my choices. I am not available, I repeated, locking the door despite their protests. I finished packing, called a taxi, and slipped out the back. At the airport, I sent one final message to our family chat. Enjoy explaining to your kids why your vacation plans changed. I've respected your choices for years. It's time you respect mine. I'll be unreachable for 10 days. The Iceland workshop was everything I dreamed of and more. When I returned, I faced angry messages and a surprising email from Dad. I was wrong. We all were. The cruise was chaos, but it made me realize we've treated you unfairly. When you're ready to talk, I want to apologize properly. It was the first step toward finally being seen as an adult with a life of my own.